What would you do with $200,000 in cash, illegal to deposit into the bank? I was walking my dog in the park one night when I saw a man in a suit running towards me. He was covered in blood and had a gunshot wound in his shoulder. He shoved a briefcase into my arms and said, "Take this, don't let them find it." Then he ran off into the woods. I was frozen in shock when a black SUV pulled up. Two men in suits got out and started asking me questions. They wanted to know if I had seen a man running through the park. I was terrified, but I managed to keep my cool and told them I hadn't seen anything. They left and I ran home with a briefcase. Inside was $200,000 in cash. I knew I couldn't deposit it in the bank without raising suspicion, so I hid it in my attic. The next day, I saw a news report about a man who had been shot and killed in the park. He was a lawyer who had been working on a case against a powerful crime syndicate. I knew the money was dirty, but I couldn't bring myself to get rid of it. I used it to pay off my student loans, buy a new car, and take my family on a vacation. I thought I had gotten away with it, but a few months later, the men in the SUV showed up at my door. They knew I had the money and they wanted it back. I had to give it to them, and they warned me not to tell anyone about what had happened. I was terrified, but I was also relieved that they didn't hurt me or my family. I learned my lesson.